say get close, put your light on.
I don't think I've got a light I can put on this, but I'm recording, so if you got, John, if you got anything you want to say about your Taz 6 for the folks at home.
It's amazing. It does what I tell it to, unlike a woman.
John, I can't show them this. My friends are all a bunch of liberals.
That's alright. Liberals have senses of humor too.
Alright, so why don't you tell us what it's doing right now?
So right now it's heating back up. Once it gets up to the set temperature of 216 degrees, it will bring the extruder back down into the hot end. I'm sorry, the filament back down into the hot end, and it will begin printing.
So where's you got a filament here. Where does that come from?
It comes from this. It's
drum.
just a roll of plastic. That's all it is.
Okay.
Very expensive plastic.
So tell us about the plastic. Oh, what's it doing right now?
So it's it's getting level with the bed. It's going to be 0.2 millimeters off of the bed. Well, actually a little bit thicker on the first layer.
I'm going to be a little further away. All right, what's it doing now?
So now it's printing what's called a skirt. And this is just an outer layer, an outline of the print to just get the print going. To get the filament going.
I don't see the skirt.
You'll see. It'll come out in a little bit. It takes a second. That's why it prints the skirt. It's got to get the filament extruding from the head. So it actually hasn't started on the print. It's going to take a while for it to start on the print because there's a whole lot. It's a whole lot of stuff. And in 15 hours and 38 minutes, it'll be done.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Oh, you were telling me about glue. Oh, there it is.
So yes, I have glue. I put just Elmer's glue stick on the bed to make sure that this stuff does not bond itself to the bed. And this material, if it bonds itself to the bed, you do not get it off. You have to replace the bed.
All right, yeah, I see the skirt.
Is expensive.
I see the skirt now.
Right. So it's just basically an outline. It'll do a whole outline, then it'll begin the print.
Hey, show us
this stuff off.
Now that we kind of see this thing going, show us what it is that you're printing.
Well, it's over here. Come over here. It usually shows the computer pretty well. So I'm printing a bunch of these, which is this. I don't know if this will show up. Hold on. Can we get show up? Does it show up?
Yeah, it shows up.
Yeah.
You're good.
So this goes on top.
Yeah, show us. This is the thing you're printing, and show us what this is actually used to do.
This goes on top of a drone that my brother has designed. Yes, my brother's extremely smart, smarter than me. And the drone flies like this, and it has what's called a run cam. It sits on there, and as it flies, it makes that noise as it runs around. It records what you're doing.
That's awesome.
I'm making the mount for his company.
Cool.
I wish I was just cool enough to design this stuff.
Right? Well, you're cool enough to own the printer.
Yeah, and learn the fucker.
Oh, now it's really printing.
Yeah, so now you're actually starting to print your models.
Does it only print it like one at a time?
No, it does one layer at a time. So it's going to do the first layer on this model, then it'll go to the first layer on the next one, so on and so forth.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it's doing a layer. Okay, it prints an outline for this layer first.
Right, and then it'll do what's the fill.
Okay.
This is a large print, and there's a lot of them, which is why it takes so long.
How long did you say this was going to take?
It's going to take 15 hours and 38 minutes, so I hope the power doesn't go out. Otherwise, I'll be very upset.
Yeah, that pretty much ruins the print, doesn't it?
Yes.
You can't just pick up where you left off, can you?
No, the extruder's super hot, and it melts whatever it sits over, and it ruins
Oh, it does ruin it, yeah.
it. Ruins it. It makes me cry.
Has it done it before?
Yep, just the other day, actually.
Oh, Jesus.
And the power only shut out for a couple minutes. I'm thinking about getting a UPS, a backup system. But
you should get an online UPS.
Well, I have my buddy. This is what I sell them. It's one of the things I sell.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But my buddy quoted me one to power this thing for 30 minutes. It's about $1,000. I'm trying to make money right now for this company, not spend anymore.
Just so my buddies know the name of your company. What's it called again?
Smoldy3D. I don't have my website up completely to the public yet. I'm brand spanking new. Just doing my brother's stuff.
Are you interested in taking orders from like my buddies maybe?
When I get another printer, this printer runs 24 hours a day just to keep up with my brother's company. And so once I bring in enough revenue to buy another printer, which should be relatively quickly, I'm going to buy another one, and so on and so forth until I have an entire farm of beautiful printers.
Beautiful printers.
But yeah, I have my own ideas, my own designs I want to do, but I gotta make money, and that's doing my brother's stuff right now, and then I'll branch out and do my own stuff, have my own website.
So, how much? Say for this print right here. This is a print. We saw what you're making. We saw what you're printing. How much is an order of this type?
So each one of these I sell for $7, and it costs me about $1.50 now that I found the material for cheaper. It costs me about $1.50 each to make, and as you can see, for 9 of them it takes 15 hours. So really, you're paying for time. Material is pretty inexpensive. He's basically paying for time on the machine.
That makes sense.
And obviously the know-how and experience and blah, blah, blah.
This one's kind of doing something weird. It's like it's going straight across.
Seeing things I'm not necessarily liking.
Is that normal?
Yeah, what it's doing is normal, but you're seeing these little stringies. Well, I don't know if you'll see them on camera, but it's...
Here, back off a little bit so the light...
It's got a few... Well, why on your phone have a light? Look, I have this fancy phone. See that?
Oh, there you go.
Light. See, there's a few strings. You don't want to ever touch this hot end. It will literally roast you. But these little stringy goop things is the most hard thing about this material. This is called an expert material. It's very difficult to print with. So once you get it...
I don't really see the strings you're talking about.
Yeah, it's these little things. These little imperfections. See that? Little string, those little bubbles that... See them right there? They're not part of the
I don't really see... Oh, I see it. Like little bubbles that are actually kind of extruded on it. Like, yeah, it's right.
And so it makes this stuff hard to print.
It's right there. It's
hard to get rid of
that little blurb
but
right
it's
there.
okay. It'll print good.
Well, cool. So each one, so each one of these is like $7.
Yeah. So look, you'll be able to see it over here. Come over here.
Yeah.
So this material is rigid. Hold on, baby. Hold on, Bubby. Hold on. I'll check out your 20-second. So this material is cool because it's rigid. So if we're in a crash,
here, twist, just kind of twist on it.
That's what I'm gonna do. So we crash these things all the time. So you can flex this material, and you can really put some pressure on it. I'm kind of a pussy here, so you can flex it and twist it and bend it, and it'll always go back to its original shape. It's very tough. So when these drones are flying around at literally 100 miles an hour, some of the higher end ones, and when it crashes, it can...
It flexes, it bends, and it doesn't
break.
The individual components don't break.
Right.
The drone itself might break, I imagine.
Right. Now I do print other stuff in ABS, and that's more of a hard material. It actually goes down here. It's the same stuff. ABS is what Legos are made of, so it's literally the exact same thing Legos are made of.
And Legos are like tough.
Yeah, you can do all different colors. So this is ABS. This is a very hard material. So you see that's very hard right there.
It's flexible, but it is...
So a higher melting temp. And then this is what I'm printing with now, which is kind of...
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying,
right? Yeah. So I have lived this for the past...
Yeah, so I can see that.
few weeks. So I'm making that money. So what you got, dude?
All right.
Chain chomp.
Bye.